Hello, beautiful people at home. It's a beautiful day here. We want to welcome you to Truth Unfiltered. The program is aimed at addressing issues with families and widows in Nigeria. With me here, I have Mrs. Duro Jaye, who is a life coach and a relationship expert. Ms. Duro Jaye, you are welcome to the program.
Thank you for having me here.
Beside her is Dr. Mrs. Are, a lawyer, and she majors on family law. Dr. Mrs. Are, you are welcome.
It's my pleasure. Thank you very much.
The topic we have for discussion today is titled Sandals of Silence. But before we go into the discussion, let us watch this short drama. Yumi, I greet you. Okuarafera. May the God of our ancestors prevent this untimely death in our family. And really well. The time has now come for us to fulfill the tradition of our fathers. You see these sandals on the ground. You are to pick one of them. And whoever owns the sandal that you pick shall become your husband. He's going to carry the legacy of your late husband.
My dear father and mother, I greet you. Thank you for your concern. As you can see, that I'm still mourning my husband. Besides, I'm not a property to be transferred like goats or land.
Ejiwumi, this is our tradition and it must be followed.
Our dear daughter, it is not right for a woman to walk the path of life without a man. So I implore you to pick one of these sandals. And the owner of the sandal you pick will become a covering over you and continue to be your family.
Inyewumi, you know how much I've been kind to you and to your children since my brother passed. And you know how much I care for you. I will take care of you. Just pick mine. Pick it.
Enafe, you didn't feed us out of kindness, Enafe. All was calculated move.
So, this is all what your show of compassion is about? Enafe, must you sell your dignity to gain a woman?
Watch your mouth, Bruno. The chick does not crow before the rooster. You are too young to challenge my judgment. I did what a man in his right senses would do. She's a widow. She needs a man to take care of her.
No, she needs peace, not a pretender. You are a shameless man.
Amy.
Enough! This is not a wrestling ground for boys. The house of elders is a house of tradition and justice. And if your intentions are pure, let your sandals speak, not your words.
So, I must pick a man before I can pick my life? Before I can feed my own children?
That is our way. It is our custom.
Then your way is broken.
Then you shall live with nothing. You and your bastards.
I built that home with my husband side by side. I bore his children. I stayed with him when he had nothing. Oh, you want to strip off all what we had together because he's gone? It's not possible. Elders, let it be known today that I, Ejiwumi, refuse to be owned. Not that I do not fear hunger, but I fear slavery more. Even if to go to the city court, I will do so.
She has spoken the truth.
land will know that a woman, stood here and said no. And my children will know that I fought for them. And if the gods are just, I will prevail.
Wá wọlé yìí.
Welcome back from that short drama. And from the drama, we have seen the agony and the struggle of a young woman who just lost her husband. And the culture of the land says that such a woman must pick a sandal of one of the brothers of the late husband. Mrs. Are, what can you say about the whole scenario?
The story that we have just watched, it's a picture of what happened in the society, in a situation whereby a woman, especially widow or widows in the society, are subjected to the inhuman. They are being downgraded, they are being treated unfairly. If you go to our villages, especially under customary law, you see practices that are repugnant to natural justice, equity, and good conscience. And it is very important that we know that the law also provides, even under the Constitution, we have fundamental human rights, and the law provides under Section 33 to 46 of the Constitution, where you have a right to life, you have right to dignity of person, you have right to liberty, you have right of freedom from discrimination. When you are put in a situation that affects your person, if any custom puts you in that situation, you need to speak up as a woman.
Mrs. Durojaye, she labored with the husband to build their house and to acquire the property that the husband left behind. But because she has failed to pick a sandal, the family members are asking her to leave and to also forfeiting the property. What do you have to say about that?
The story we just watched is a very beautiful one, and it's something that happens in our society. I can even relate to the story because I used to have someone who was hunting that shoes. Now, when we're talking about unity in family, I think the marriage itself, it's about mutual consent. A woman must be willing to give her willful consent before she can be married up to. I think the first thing we need to question here is, what is the purpose of this culture? Because all I see is just to keep the diseased properties and everything it has under control. And I don't think it should be encouraged. Because one, in the video, the woman was still in a vulnerable state, psychologically, emotionally, and you're asking her to come and pick, to pick another suitor, somebody that emotionally wants, she's not attached to. Secondly, she's still grieving. So I think in that aspect, you're already creating a sense of hatred into that woman.
Dr. Are, custom and human right, do we, because of our constitution or law, forget our custom as Africans? There is a conflict between tradition and human right.
Our law, it makes provision for every citizen, for every human being, and protects us from anything that can affect our dignity, our liberty. It is not in agreement with anything that hinders or want to challenge our freedom. Of course, there's a conflict between the customary law and the law, that is the Constitution. The types of marriages that are recognized in Nigeria, of course, customary law, statutory, marriage celebrated under the Act, in accordance with the provision of the Act. Islamic marriage. So any type of marriage that is being celebrated, the law does not discriminate, and the provision is for everyone, whether male or female. Gender is not the issue. There is this equality before the law. We have laws, but let's just focus on this for our own understanding. That is the grand law. We may have several laws. If it is inconsistent with the grand law, our constitution, if it conflicts with it, that law is rendered void, is dead on arrival. It cannot prevail. She has the backing of the law, and she should just approach the last person and speak up. For the woman to stand up and say, no, she's not going to be subjected, she has done the right thing. But she should not allow it to end there. Her life can be under threat. It can lead to loss of life, not only now that they will deprive her of that property, they can terminate her life. Anything can happen to her. Because if she's insisting, they will say, what happens? This one goes free. So you have the right even to insist on anything and go against anything that can affect your person. We have social media. Even through social media, somebody can know what you are going through. You have to speak up. We have a legal aid, law clinic, even in universities, that we help the society. If you speak up, you can walk up to that place, even if you are approaching the wrong court. So far you are speaker, somebody will lead you and guide you.
Mrs. Duro Jaye, Eniafe was showing compassion and great interest in the family of Eyiwumi. I've heard it, and I have also been able to see that women, when they are passing through situations like this, they are vulnerable. I want to ask you, how can a woman discern fake love, especially from the family of maybe late husband?
I think she was able to discern this because, one, how has this brother been relating with her before the death of her husband? You cannot suddenly wake up one day and decide to be nice to me, when in all sense, while my husband was alive, he never showed help or offered to help. So, and all of a sudden, the husband passed away, and you started being nice to the family at home. And the fact that there is a tradition, of course, anybody can fall in their vulnerable state. And that's why I advise women, when you are going through challenges or tough times, don't be quick to make decisions. Because, one, you might make decisions based on the way you feel at that moment, based on your emotions, and you will make the wrong decisions. And that's why when you are going through that kind of difficult time, you need to first care for yourself. You need to first understand that psychologically you are okay, emotionally you are balanced, before you make that kind of decision. Because you might end up falling into the wrong hand, and at the end of the day, it's going to be a sad story.
Viewers at home, we want to quickly get some voices on the street, what they are saying about the topic. Let us watch it together.
I think we meant this thing is from our ancestors, but the way we are growing nowadays, like me personally, I hate it. So assuming I have the power, or God can just give me a little power to do some things, even especially in the marriage, I will change many things. So how will a man die and you are going to hand over it to the next person like a junior brother? Is very bad. So it's not good at all. It's not encouraging.
It's not good because the woman might have another person that the woman love, and it's not good because the dead person and the brother, they are blood.
Welcome back. We have all listened to all their views. Mrs. Duro Jaye, I would like you to give your advice to the people out there who are going through this, and by extension to any family that is into this kind of act.
So finally, I would like to say that if you're a woman out there and you're going through this kind of situation at this time, I want you to know that you're not alone. And I also want you to stand up for your rights. Everybody has a right and access to the law. There are a lot of NGOs, there are a lot of human rights activists who are out there to support you. Find the right channel, find the right lead. Open up, speak up, stand up for your rights, and do not let anybody or anyone demonize you. Thank you.
Thank you so much. To you, Dr. Mrs. Are, what do you have to say as word of advice?
Thank you very much. From my side here, I want to look at persons in the village or wherever they are that they think they can handle women that they are not to be reckoned with. I want to use this medium to let them know that the law is on the lookout for such persons, and they don't have the support of the law to treat a fellow human being anyhow. It's just a matter of time. Those practices will become a thing of the past. And this should also be an encouragement to those people that are in that situation. But the key thing is that they should speak up. You may not know a lawyer, you may not even be able to go to court directly, but you can speak through some medium or channels, and your voice will definitely be heard, and you will have justice.
I want to thank you, Mrs. Drojaye, for coming on the show today.
Thank you for having me, sir.
And Dr. Mrs. Are, thank you for coming.
Thank you very much.
All right, viewers at home, that's all for the day. We hope you will be part of the program next time that will come your way. Don't forget to like, comment, and share this program. See you next time.